The Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen and Stefon Diggs relationship. We've talked about it a lot. Any information individual, any NFL individual that's come on this program, RG3, Jeremy Fowler, Tom Pelissero, Albert Breer, Mike Florio, we've asked all of them what happened when Diggs left the facility during mandatory minicamp, and the head coach of the Bills, Sean McDermott, who has since signed a contract extension through 2027, said he was very concerned about the relationship between the team and him. And then Diggs came back, and Josh Allen and everybody says everything's fine. And what did happen? And RG3 said it was something personal between Allen and Diggs that had been left festering. That's my word, not his. Been left alone, not discussed to, I guess, satisfaction until the minicamp in June that had been lingering since the playoff loss against Cincinnati in the Western New York snow mid-January. So, and I have said, you know what? I'm not trying to stir anything up. I'm just talking about something that I think will roost potentially. Anything that happens in the non-playing season that can roost potentially during the playing season, affecting a win, affecting a loss, affecting a team, I'll talk about it. Certainly if it hasn't been answered to my satisfaction. Now, all that matters is that it's been answered to the Bills' satisfaction, to the coach's satisfaction, but most importantly, to Diggs' satisfaction and the quarterback's satisfaction. And I hope it has, because the reason why I'm bringing it up again now is that if it hasn't been handled to anyone's satisfaction, to put it to bed where it won't matter anymore. Won't matter. Won't matter even if Diggs doesn't get the targets he maybe wants, or gets the say that maybe he wants, or Allen doesn't get the peace and quiet that he thinks he should have. Again, I'm reading into the situation. I am putting words into people's mouths 100% right now. I'm just reading it from afar and saying how I've seen these things before in my now 20 seasons, 20 years at the NFL Network, celebrating this November, that doesn't get put to bed to satisfaction. It can crop up. And now's one of those times where it could crop up. Really. Why? This quote that was in an ESPN story, or I guess it's on a, you know how ESPN on their NFL page has a whole host of reports from all 32 teams, from all reporters involved with all 32 teams. The Buffalo Bills, one paragraph on this day, written by Elena Getzenberg, quotes Josh Allen talking about former Dolphins receiver Trent Sherfield being in camp and how he's kind of enjoying what he's seeing out of this guy. Sounds normal, right? Quarterback talking up his wide receiver.
Yeah, normal.
You tell me how, and this is the quote that is clanking around everywhere, because a lot of people do not believe that this has been put to bed. And if it hasn't, it may be an issue. You tell me. Maybe I'm off. Feel free to tell me I'm off. Okay? Quote from Josh Allen. I've loved what I've seen from Trent so far. The dude works extremely hard. He's one of the hardest working guys in the team. Doesn't complain about anything. He's rolling right now.
Yep.
A totally innocuous quote. It's innocuous. Just if this was said last year, would you have said anything? Right? If this is said about one quarterback, about a new receiver on any team, it's like, okay, it's June. We're talking to everyone. Everyone looks great now.
Right.
But
no defense, no pads.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Well, there's one particular line in there that
doesn't complain about anything.
Stands out. Doesn't complain about
anything.
Yeah.
Which is, again, normally a very innocuous thing to say about any player on your team. If you're a quarterback, doesn't complain about anything. Which is what you want out of a teammate. But in this case, you're wondering, is he, in fact, being passive-aggressive about anybody? And my 2 cents to Josh Allen would be, don't measure your words. You just be you. You just be you. Keep being you, because you have been insanely successful doing that. But understand, people like me and shows like this and media will parse these words. They will parse these words. So I don't want him sitting there thinking, hitching his giddy up. Should I never say don't complain about anything? Because he could have been saying about that and not even thinking about Stefon Diggs at all. total benefit of the doubt.
Probably most likely.
Exactly the case. But that's why I'm saying this better be put to bed, because if it's not, if it hasn't been to the satisfaction, Stefon Diggs is getting this quote texted to him 1,000% today by somebody. That's why I'm saying I hope it got buttoned up in the manner in which they're saying it was. Because folks like us are talked about it today. Again, it's the Tuesday before July.
Yeah.
Right?
We're looking for something.
No, honestly, like if this was said during, I don't know, during May, during April, would it get picked up? Probably not. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing it out there. You've seen people, on television talking about that awful called strike 3 that gave the Mariners the win over Washington last night. You know what I mean? Like, that's never getting talked about. Unless it's right now. So. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.